Hello everybody, hello, how are you, and welcome to my channel. I appreciate you all being here. Hey, are the Beatles amazing or what? Alright, here we are, at least in America anyway, since February of 1964, all these years later, and they can still do things that knock it out of the park, blow us away, just amazing stuff. Well, several years ago, I got this little CD in the store. It's called Amoeba's Secret. You get 4 songs on it. You all remember this. I'm preaching to the choir here, so you all know what I'm talking about. This little thin CD in a little thin cardboard case. The CD, very basic looking. All right, you got 4 songs. It was Paul. He did a gig at Amoeba Music in Hollywood, I believe. Or it might be West Hollywood. I'm not sure myself. But he did this gig there. And it was a full, or I say 3/4 of what a normal Paul show would be. I think he played for like an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes or something. But out of it, this is again back in 2007, we only got this little 4-song CD. Now there might have been other formats that this came out in. I don't know. I don't have them. This is the only thing I was able to acquire at the time, and I loved it. You got Sea Moon. You got That Was Me from his then current album, Memory Almost Full. You got I Saw Her Standing There and Only Mama Knows. And man, those 4 songs cooked. They were great, they were fabulous, and I've always loved this little CD. It's been a great addition to my Paul collection. Well, as you know, last Friday, Paul released 4 more in his vinyl reissue series, colored vinyl and regular black vinyl series. He released 4 live albums, and one of them was Wings Over America. The other one was Paul is Live. Wings Over America, as you know, from 1976. Paul is Live from 1993, his New World Tour. And he also released the Russian album. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. He released that, again, on both black and colored vinyl. But the one I really wanted, and I had to get, was this one, called Amoeba Gig. The Amoeba Gig, Paul McCartney. There you go, I'll give you a little close look at it. Now, I didn't get the colored vinyl one. Maybe one day I will. Maybe if I, get a couple extra bucks or something, I might try to grab that one because it is pretty cool. But I did get the black vinyl on Amoeba Gig because it was available, it was readily in front of me at a venue I go to, and so I grabbed it. Here's the song titles on the back. Folks, this is fabulous. I'm here to do this. I know I'm a little late to the party. I wasn't going to do a, seal to reveal or show my colored vinyl because I didn't have colored vinyl. I said I just want to get it. I want to listen to it a few times, put it on the old stereo, and see what it's all about. I mean, as you know, right, we've talked about the last, since about 2011, maybe 2013, or thereafter, right around that time. Paul's voice has started to change a little bit. He's an older man, and we've all accepted that. We still love the man and his music, and we love to see him live. But his voice has changed a little bit. Not on this gig, folks. This goes back, like I said, to 2007. It's the full set remixed and released for the first time on 180-gram vinyl. And folks, this blew me out of the water. The Beatles do it over and over again, and Paul has done it again here. Why he held on to this for 12 years, I don't know, and didn't release it in some type of form in its full glory, I don't know. This is fabulous, folks. This is fantastic, okay? You want my review and you want to get out of here and go get a soda and a cheeseburger? A+++. Excellent. 5 stars. 10 out of 10. Whatever you want to say, go get it. Okay? You can leave now. All right? For the rest of you want to stay a little bit and hang out with me, great. All right. This is wonderful, folks. I know you've seen other reviews and other openings, but I just want to go through it. On side A, he does Drive My Car, Only Mama Knows, Dance Tonight, Sea Moon, The Long and Winding Road, and I'll Follow the Sun. On side B, okay, Calico Skies, That Was Me, Blackbird, Here Today, Back in the USSR, Nod Your Head. Side C, House of Wax, I've Got a Feeling, Matchbox, and Get Back. Side D, Babyface, Hey Jude, Let It Be, Lady Madonna, I Saw Her Standing There, and as a bonus, which you only get on the vinyl, you can't get on the CD edition, which I do not have yet, is the sound check of Coming Up. Folks, this is unbelievable. 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 The playability, the instrumentation. Paul's voice is stellar. I have never heard him sing so good as he does on this live album right here. You've got to get this, folks. He's in this music store, as I said, in California, in Hollywood, and it's a smallish place. I've seen some video of the gig itself, some stuff on YouTube. It's a good-sized record store, but a smallish place for Paul McCartney to be playing live. It's not like a 20,000 seater like Madison Square Garden or some of these football and baseball stadiums he's been playing at. It's a little intimate for him gig, and I don't know if the spirit of that or the fact that Ringo was in the audience for a while or what it was, but he's just on fire here, folks. He is on fire. His playing is great, as I say. His singing is fabulous. It just, on the rockers, on the heavy stuff, and I got to tell you, I have a soft place in my heart for the Memory Almost Full album from 2007. I love that album. I mean, I love all Paul's albums around that time frame. If you go back to 2005, I love his Chaos and Creation in the Backyard album. And then only 2 years later, he came out with Memory Almost Full. And it just, I got to tell you, folks, it's a great, great album. Check out Memory Almost Full if you haven't given it a good, solid chance. It's great. And he does quite a few songs from that album on this live Amoeba Gig album. Wonderful, folks. Wonderful. I mean, you got he's killing it on the Beatles songs, like Drive My Car. But then when you get to even the obscure stuff, like Only Mama Knows or House of Wax, from the then new album, Memory Almost Full, I've never heard these songs played so well. I mean, they're great on the studio album, but to hear them live and hear Paul rocking them out, it's just unbelievable. And even some of the classics, some of the ones we get kind of bored with, like when we hear it for the millionth time on the Beatles channel on Sirius XM, stuff like Hey Jude, Let It Be, Lady Madonna, Long and Winding Road. I don't know what he's put into it here. I'm trying to capture a word for it, but it sounds fresh, okay? I'll say it that way. Those common, everyday Beatles songs that we hear over and over again sound fresh and exciting on this release. They just do. I don't know if it's the atmosphere of being in that smallish kind of music store or what it was, or Paul's attitude, his demeanor, but boy, when he kicks into Let It Be, a song that I've heard for a million times, it takes me back, and I'm going to be totally honest and upfront with you, back in February 8th of 1990, the first time I ever saw Paul live was at the Worcester Centrum in Worcester, Massachusetts, and when he got to Let It Be, I was crying like a baby, okay? I'm going to admit it to you, I was. I had tears in my eyes of joy, tears of joy, that there was a man I've idolized and loved as a musician, as a talent, since I was a little kid, and there he was, and again, I was like fourth row center. He's right there in front of me playing Let It Be. The waterworks just opened up. And you know what, folks? I won't say I was crying like a baby when I was playing Amoeba's Amoeba Gig, but I got to tell you, when he finally got to side D and he got to Let It Be, it just brought me back to that first time I ever saw Paul live in Worcester, and I said, yeah, that was the feeling I had hearing it live for the first time. It took those emotions and brought them right to the forefront again. And I tell you, he does it time and time again. Just when you think, oh, Paul, there's nothing left in there for him, and he's not going to come out with anything that good. He comes out with something like this, something he's been sitting on for 12 years. He puts the whole thing out, and it's unbelievable. It's like you say to yourself, why didn't he put this out then? After Memory Almost Full was maybe running its course a little bit, he should have put this out like in 2008 or something as a live album then. Why didn't he do it? Well, I guess it's nice that we can get a little surprise all these years later, because this is fabulous. Paul, if you're watching this, like you ever will, this is unbelievable. He's in top form here, folks. Top notch, top form. He's the man. I'm telling you, this guy's the man. So let me show you really quick the vinyl. Again, I didn't get the colored vinyl, so I hope I'm not bumming too many people out. Sorry. I'm not one of these. I love colored vinyl. When I can get colored vinyl, yeah, I'll grab it. I'll pick it up, if it's readily available. But I'm not one of these I have to have every piece of colored vinyl. I do have, quite a few pieces. But for this one, it was at a place. It was right in front of me. I wanted it. I grabbed it. I didn't care that it was regular black vinyl, but very plainish kind of label. And then you get the nice hard, tough material inner sleeve. All right, very basic. And the next disc, again, very basic with the similar sleeve. All right, folks. So I can only tell you, you need to get this. You need to get it. It's fabulous. I love it. It's been 10 minutes. You're all sick of me, so I'm out of here, okay? God bless. Get Amoeba Gig. I'm telling you, you won't go wrong. It's great. Paul's fabulous. I love it. Bye.